Create a shadow catcher. So create a plane first, make it rather big. It's about right positioning, and go into shading and assign a new material. I don't really need this principal BSDF here. I click delete, and then we'll look for diffuse BSDF without any extra information. That doesn't mean we don't need. Then transparent BSDF. And we want to mix these two together. I will go with mix shader. I'll plug it into the surface, and transparent goes to the first one and diffuse goes to the second one. So we have two of them mixing together. If I go and put the factor at 0, it will be fully transparent. If I go put the factor at 1, it will be a fully diffuse color. Now I want to create a mask for our shadow. I'll create another diffuse BSDF, then shader to RGB. Let's connect these two together and plug it into our factor node. And then if I just change little settings here, I'm in the materials settings on the right, and I need to change random material from random method from DZ to blended. That gets us our shadow, but it looks like we probably need to invert this. All right, you know what? We have to switch the inputs, and there we go. I can go up and down, and I have my shadow. I want to address the blackness of the plane. So my mask here is not actually white, so I need to make it really white. That will lighten this up. We do, however, have this particular edge right there. So that edge, it's tricky to remove because the geometry there, if I start to push this plane down, it starts to hit the geometry that's down there. What I want to do, I will just go R and press X for the X axis. I'll just rotate it a little bit and pressing shift to slightly move this, shift to slight move. And then we get a bit of intersection there. Okay, R, X, shift, move a little bit. And I guess we're getting less of it. I can also type in the values, but I want to do it. I want to eyeball it. Another thing I can do, I can try to play with the positioning of this light. And this is my main light source, so I can just go and start moving it around. And you can see we are losing some of that gradient. Maybe I will bring it more, say, up front, or actually more behind. So now the gradient there is much less visible. Let me lighten up here. One thing